Okay, we have here division. Remember, this is the same topic of yesterday, division and the distributive property. Yesterday, we worked on page 163 and part of 164. So we're going to finish 164 today. Now, if you remember, we talked about that when we are using the distributive property, it's a division that you can divide the dividing and then you divide the dividing using the same divisor and then use sum. It's like using an addition of the quotients to get a complete answer. So the distributive property of division says that dividing a sum by a number is the same as dividing each item by the number, and then I need the quotes. Yesterday we find how can we divide this number? 69 divided by 3, we can break out this number 69, and we can say that 3 times 20 and then 3 times 3, or 20 divided by 3 to get the answer. So remember that we worked on this yesterday. We complete this page. Also, we draw 68 divided by 4. This is the same. Now, here yesterday we didn't copy this. So now, 1 and 2, yesterday we copied. Did you finish the copy 1 and 2 class yesterday? Yes. We talk about how can the small rectangle models a quotient and in product in the step C. What it says in step C, remember the step C? It says each rectangle models a division. So we say yesterday that this small rectangle, it can help us to find out the answer, because if you say 3 times 20, it equals 60. So multiplication, division is an inverse multiplication. So if you know the tables, you're going to feel like easy, you're going to feel easy to solve division. And we say that the small rectangles here, 3 times 20, it's 60. And the small rectangle that is this one, it models 3 times 3 according to the number of rows and columns. And we say that it's 9. So you say 9 divided by 3 equals 3. So that is the inverse. And also we compare step letter A and step C. And we conclude that there is the same. Steps A and C is the same. Now let's finish number 3. It says, to find the quotient of 91 divided by 7, will you break up the divided into 90 plus 1 or 70 plus 21? So let's think about this. What we need to do here is think about if we can find the quotient of this.
Is 91?
91 divided by 7. Yes, that is our division. 91 divided by 7. But it says, it's asking here, can we break the divide? And this is the dividing class, the 91. Can we break this number, 91, into 90 plus 1 or 70 plus 1? Which of these two we're going to use?
70 plus 1.
70 plus 1, that's right. We cannot use 90 plus 1 because even though 90 plus 1 is equal 91, we cannot divide 1 because we're going to divide 90 divided by 7 and 1 divided by 7. It's impossible just having 1 divided by 7. So we're going to use this 70 plus 21 because we can divide 70 by 7 and 21 by 7. So let's write this. 70 plus 21 is going to be what? Why this one? Remember that we need to divide the dividend, that it's 91. 91. So we're going to divide the 91 into the two numbers that can be divided by 7. Okay, so this one, 70 plus 21, because we divide the dividend. We divide the dividend. So we can write that 91 is the dividend 91 into two numbers. Into two numbers that can be easily, we say easily because 1, it cannot be easily divided by 7. So 70, yes, 70 divided by 7 is easily to divide. Easily by 7, that is the divisor. So if you divide 70 divided by 7, You think about the table of 7, one number that you multiply by 7, and the answer is 70. And the same for 21. You have to divide 21 by 7. So you think in the table of 7, a number that you multiply by 7 to get 21. It's easy if you look for the table of 7. So let's copy this. Let's copy this.
I finished.
Okay.
Good.
One more minute to finish to copy this. Exercise number 3.
I finished.
Okay. Now, people that finish, what is the answer of this division, by the way? 91 divided by 7, breaking 70 divided by 7 and 21 by 7.
I finished, yes.
Okay.
I finished.
Perfect.
I finished. I finished.
Finished.
Yeah.
One more minute first. I'm going to take the attendance, then I'm going to change the slide. Ana, Andrea, and Camila.
I finished.
Present.
Present. I finished.
Present.
Okay, you finished. Okay, Gabriel, Isabel, and Kiara.
Present. Present.
Perfect. Lucia, Mia, and Rebecca.
Present.
Okay, Mia Valentina. Nope. Okay. Rosa, Valerie, and Sian. Perfect. Let's see, boys. Alberto, Danny, and Fernando.
Present.
Present.
Hermes, Joshua, and Caleb.
Present. Present.
Marcelo, Santiago Hernández, and Santiago Chávez.
Present.
Present.
Santiago Hernández Piallos. Okay, thank you. Camila, Santiago Hernández, do you have any problem with your video? Okay, did you finish class? All of you finished the copy this answer in your book? Number 3? Okay, let's go to the next part. Remember that in page 64, we have more information to write in page 164. That it says make connections. In the second part, it says make connections. It says, you can also model 68 divided by 4 using the base 10 blocks. Remember that this is another way. You can draw a grid like yesterday that we were coloring, or you can use 10 blocks, these blocks. Step number 1, it says model the 68. So we say the 68, how can we model this? How many do we have here? So we are going to count. We have 1, base of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to say that we have 60. Why 60? Because they are 6 of 10. They have 10. If you count this, we're going to see that they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So each of this is made of 10. So that's why it says base 10 blocks. So they have 10. So this one is 10. This one is 10. So but we have 6 of 10 is 60. And how many ones we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's write 8 here. 60 plus 8. So that is the way that we're going to model using the base 10 blocks. 60 and 8 ones. 6 tens that we have, that is equal 60. What is this step number 2? It has divide the longs into 4 equal groups. 4 longs divide into 4 equal groups with 2 longs left. Regroup 2 longs, adds 20 small cubes, divide them evenly among the 4 groups. So in other words, what we're doing here, class, in other words, we are creating like small groups, like small groups to divide. So we divide the 60, this 6 that we have, this 60, we're going to divide into what? Into 4 equal groups. So we're dividing into 4 equal groups. So we're going to divide 60 divided by 4. How can we get this? We're going to find out this by counting. We have 1 of 10. And how many ones we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we have 10 plus 5. What is the answer of 10 plus 5?
15.
15. So we have 60 divided by 4 is 15, according to the blocks that we have. Because remember, we divide the longs into 4 equal groups. We divide it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. 4 groups of 15 each of them. Of 15. But as you can notice, there were some left. So we're going to see this in step number 3. Divide the small cubes into the 4 equal groups. This 8, 2, 4, 6, and 8. Yes, we have 8 left. They were left over. So we're going to divide this 8 into these 4 groups. So we're going to put more cubes in each group. Now, how many cubes do we have in one group, class? We're going to have more. How many more we're going to have? Well, 8 divided by 4. What is the answer of 8 divided by 4? 8 divided by 4. What knows the answer of 8 divided by 4?
No.
Nobody.
24. Who?
No, it's not 24.
32.
Hermes, what is your answer, Hermes?
2.
2, that's right. Excellent, Hermes. Why 2? If you say 4 times 2 is equal 8. So 8 divided by 4 is 2. That's right. That's right. So it's 2 because 8 divided by 4. Remember that these 8 were left over. So this 8, we're going to put 2 more in each group. We are going to put 2 more of these cubes in each group. So now we have 2 more. Now we're going to divide 68 by 4. We know that this is 60 divided by 4. It's equal to 68 divided by 4 is equal to having 60 divided by 4 plus 8 divided by 4. Now 60 divided by 4, we got the answer that it's 12, 15, sorry. So we're going to write the 15 here, plus the 8 divided by 4, the answer it was 2. So let's write 2 here to complete on the space. Now we just need to add 15 plus 2.
17.
17. So that is the answer of the division. 68 divided by 4 is equal to having 17. 17. So this is another way that we can find the answer of the division using blocks, modeling blocks, or you can use the grid of yesterday. Or just mentally. You don't need to have something to draw, just using your knowledge about the tables. questions about this class? No questions, everything is clear?
Yes.
Yes?
When
Or you don't understand anything and that's why you prefer to not ask? Do not. Yes?
I understand it. Every question.
Okay, thank you, Rebecca. Tell me, what is your question?
When armor divided 8 times 4, this is my example. We're going to think a number of the table of 4 or 8.
Okay, excellent. That is a good question, Rebecca. You have 8 divided by 4. When I ask you to think about in the table one number that multiplies and give you, it's going to be in the table of 4. It's going to be in the divided, in the small number. So 8 is the biggest one, but 4 is less than the other one. So we're going to think about the table of 4, that the answer is 8. For example, Rebecca, if I tell you to, for example, to divide. Okay, for example, 18 divided by 9. Think about in the table, what is the answer here? 18 divided by 9. So you're going to think about in which table?
And the 9.
In 9, that's right. So in what is the answer? 9 times 1 is equal to 18.
2.
9 times 2, that's right. So 9 times 2 is equal to 18. So you think in the table of 9. Excellent. Yes?
Thank you, Miss.
Welcome. Excellent. Any other question, class? Any other question?
Nope.
This is the time that you have to ask about questions or something that is not clear for you. No? Okay, let's go to the next part. Let's go to work on page 165. Also, we're going to work and we're going to use this. Model the division on the grid itself. So we have 26 divided by 2. We're going to continue practicing. So think about two numbers that we can divide by 2, class. Give me 2 numbers that you add them and the answer is 26. 2 numbers that you add and it's 26. For example, 20 plus 6, it's 26. This number, 20 plus 6 is 26. So we're going to divide 20 divided by 2 because we break the number, we break the dividend into 2 numbers, into 20 and 6. So we need to divide the 20 by the divisor 2 plus 6 divided by 2 again. Now we need to divide this. 20 divided by 2. What is the answer of this division, class? 20 divided by 2.
5.
5? 2 times 5 is equal to 20?
No, you
No.
10.
2 times 10, that's right, Gabriela. 2 times 10 is equal to 20. So we're going to write 10 here because 2 times 10 is equal to 20. So 20 divided by 2, it's 10. Plus 6 divided by 2, class. You have 6 and you divide it into 2.
2
2 times 2 is 6.
and 3.
3, that's right, Marcelo. 2 times 3 is equal to 6. So 6 divided by 2, it's 3. Now what we need to do, class? What is the next step? We're going just to add. It's an addition.
10 times
10
13.
plus 3
Yeah,
is 13. So
13.
you write 13 here. In the model, we can draw. So remember that we're dividing by 2. So here we're going to get 2. And then we're going to draw that 20. So we're going to have 10 here. We can have 10. So because if you multiply 10 times 2, it's equal to 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, here I have 10. Why 10? Because remember, 2 times 10, it's equal to 20. So now I have 20 here inside of this. And then I need to draw this, the 6. So if I say 2 times 3, it's equal 6. So I'm going to color. Okay, using another one. I'm going to have 3 more here. So I have 3 more. Three more. Why 3? 2 times 3, I have 6 here now. So 20 plus 6, all this shade, if you color it this, is going to be 26. The same way we're going to do in the exercise number 2. Yes? We have 45. This is the number that we're going to break, the dividing. 40 by into 3. Think about 2 numbers that you can add to get 45. And this number that can be divided by 3 easily. For example, 30. We have 30 divided by 3 and 15. 30 plus 15 is equal 45. Now we say 30 divided by 3 plus 15 divided by 3. So we divide the first part. What is the answer of 30 divided by 3 class? The answer of this division. In the table of 3?
7.
7 times 3, it's 30? No. In the table of 3, the answer is 30.
3 times 9.
3 times 9, no.
3 times 10.
3 times 10, that's right. 3 times 10, it's equal 30. If you multiply this number, you're going to get 30. Now, plus, we're going to divide this part. 15 divided by 3.
Um, 6 times 3.
5.
No.
3 times
6 times 5.
3 times 5, what is the answer?
15.
15.
15, so that's
No.
right.
Yeah.
So you say 15
Yes.
divided by 3 is 5 because 3 times 5 is equal 15. Now we need to add, just to add. 10 plus 5, 15, that's right. So that is the answer for the division. 45 divided by 3 is equal to having 15. And we're going to model this. So we're going to have 3 here down. Yes, we're going to have 3. 1, 2, and 3. Yes, so here we have 3. And in this part, we're going to have 10. Why 10? Because if you multiply 3 times 10, it's equal 30. So we're going to count 10. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. See, I have 10 here. Because 3 times 10 is equal 30. I have 30 here. If you count one by one, you're going to realize that we have 30. But we're not going to be counting one by one. That's why we use multiplications to make easier our lives. Now, 3 times 10, 30, and then we have to model the other part that is this, that's 15. So you color, using another color, 5 more. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 in another color because 3 times 5 is equal 15. And if you add 30 plus the 15 that it's on green, it's going to be 45. If you add this two. Yes. Okay, color this color, use a color, or you can use different markers. And for today, we're going to stop here. Tomorrow in math, we're going to finish working on this page because we don't have more time today. So just show me your book before you disconnect class, please. And then you are dismissed. Remember that in math this week, you don't have any homework. Thank you, Kiara. Thank you, Lucia, Khaled, Siam. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Fernando. Bye-bye, Hermes.
Have homework today, ba?
Yes. Language. You have language homework with me. this week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.